Hey guys, so today I want to check out the new iPhone update, the new iOS 7 beta 4 on my iPhone 4 here. So I just made a video comparing it on the iPhone 5, and of course it's a little bit different in how it looks on the older iPhone because it has different software. So let's check it out, shall we? So there's a lot of new updates in the new iOS 7 beta 4, which I think is kind of exciting. And just to check it out here first, that it is the beta 4. We can just go down to, wait a sec, go to about, go down, you can see 11A4435D, that's the new update, this new beta 4. Let's go out. As you see, the iPhone 4 is single core processor, so it could be a little bit slow sometimes. So if we start off here with the first thing, and let's just close down some apps here, shall we, so it becomes a little bit quicker. Let's go. So the first thing that is updated is on the lock screen. So when we fire up the lock screen like this, we can see it's a little bit revamped here. You do have like a arrow here, which I don't think was there before. So just unlock it, you can see how it looks like. I mean, it's not a super huge update, but it should be a tiny bit of a update there. The call button also, when you're in the dialer, should be a little bit different, could be a little bit more rounded off from what I've heard, even though I don't call with my phone, so I'm not really sure. But you can call with this device, but a little bit rounded off call button there should be. Also, you should now have like an answer button. I'm not really sure if from what I've heard, it could be like that you had on earlier iOS 7 releases that you had to swipe to answer, but now like a new answer button. The spotlight has been updated a little bit, so when you go down like this, you can see here that you do have a console button there at the top, and that is the new kind of interface, how it looks like. Of course, you can see it's a little bit slow here on the iPhone, and definitely the keyboard doesn't look the same here on the iPhone 4 as how it's looking on the iPhone 5. You can also see that because you don't get any transparency. I've also heard that the keyboard could be slightly revamped. And let's move on. HDR now in camera mode is a little bit updated. So HDR mode, instead of being at the bottom over here, it's now at the top here in the middle. You still don't have in the iPhone 4, it seems, those filters, which could be good to know. A little bit sad though, they should definitely try to fix that. Let's try to go out of this app. You can see it's still a little bit slow. One thing that's very cool is that now in the notification center you can easily swipe between today, all, and missed stuff. So you can see all the notifications here, stuff that's going on. You can just remove over here, but then you can swipe in the notification center. It's just too awesome. It's just super awesome. You still can't see that much through here. You can see a little bit. You can see your icons there, so a little bit transparent, not super much though, not as much that you would get on the iPhone 5. You can also see here that when we open up Control Center here, it could be a little bit updated, a little bit transparent there. So let's move on. Also now in the Mail app you should have another kind of like image download, but I don't use the Mail app. Safari should have some minor UI tweaks, so let's fire up Safari here, and when we tap down here, you can see that this is some minor UI tweaks they have done in how it looks like. So not a super big deal, but a tiny bit of an update over there. And then of course, as I said, we don't have any filters, but I've heard that the filters should be a little bit tweaked on the iPhone 5. And then in the Reminders app here, we do have it so you can search. If you swipe up like this, you can see it. We now get a little bit of a search here. You can see also that there's Swedish that language on my phone here, which do kind of sucks. Let's see if you can make a switch. So I did find it over here. Of course, you can just make a normal switch here in terms of the language. So setting in language again. Should probably not take too long to change, even though it's not a massive difference. Because there we go. So let's see here, you can see how it looks like in English console over there, how it looks like here at the top. I've heard also that in the notification center that the buttons wasn't capitalized, like today all I missed that it wasn't capitalized in earlier versions. So that of course is a difference over there. And let's move on here. If you just fire up the Reminders app one more time here, check out when you swap up like this, you can see a little bit transparent, pretty awesome. So search in the Reminders app, and then we do have, like when you do the setup with this version of iOS, if you're not just updating, they should have a better back button from what I've heard. So that of course is also a little bit nice. I also heard that AirPlay should be a little bit updated in the UI tweaks. So the AirPlay icons, I don't know how to use AirPlay though, because I don't have an Apple TV. But it's basically like when you stream stuff to an Apple TV. So a little bit updates there. Newsstand, let's see here if we can fire up Newsstand. Where is Newsstand? There we go. They should also have updated this a little bit in the UI. I'm not really sure if it's updated over here on the iPhone 4 though. But a little bit of an update over there. It should be, could just be on the iPhone 5 as well. And yeah. You also, let's see here, can we go back? There we go. Shuffle all songs should be back in the music app, or at least I think it's in the music app, that you can shuffle all your songs. Better animations overall should be definitely on the iPhone 5. You can see definitely here that it's a little bit slow, the UI and everything, and that's a little bit sad that it's still a little bit too slow when you go in and out of apps. Maybe they should remove that you can multitask, because I think that's one of the things that really do drain the battery and the power behind the iPhone 4. They should definitely probably remove that you can multitask and use have one app open at the same time to have better speed there. Let's see here, also I've heard that the folder should be a little bit more transparent, and definitely that could be the case. So what I've also heard is that you can have a complete or you have a completed upload notifications. I'm not really sure what that is all about, but I'm not really sure how that function works. But let's see, can we go down notification center? If you go down here and you go down to completed uploads, you do have some new thing over here. Maybe that you can show it in display in the notification center. I'm not really sure. Complete upload this notification. I'm not really sure what uploads mean, but Siri also should have a Q&A, so questions and answers that you can get the template what you can ask Siri. But of course you can't have Siri available on the iPhone 4, only on the iPhone 4S, and of course on the iPhone 5. You can see what I'm holding in here is just gonna fire up the voice assistant. Yeah, the voice control little thing is really not like Siri. Siri is more like a person, even though, yeah, it's not a person. Also, you should be able to have sound on AirDrop alerts, and I'm not really sure where you find AirDrop, but hey, if you use it, then that's awesome. You probably do know, and that you can now have, as I said, sound for AirDrop alerts, which might be great. Yeah, and then it seems like that you can have more dock animations, that they maybe didn't have that before. I'm not really sure if they mean that on apps or maybe on folders in the dock that they didn't show proper animations, so that could be an update as well. So just a quick little video here talking about the things. Of course, There are also a ton of other things probably that they have updated, and it's very, very hard to go over all the things, but in general, it's not really as on the iPhone 5. It's a little bit slower here. It's not as cool in transparency. You don't have Siri. So there are some changes definitely to the iPhone 5 and also, of course, to the iPhone 4S. If you just go in here and brighten some wallpapers, you can see here that, of course, you still don't get any dynamic live wallpapers or live wallpapers or wallpapers that just move around. You do have these normal, and so they haven't updated that little page, I'm pretty sure. Let's see here if we can jump back. It almost feels like it could be a little bit slower, especially when we open and close out or try to go back to home. That may just be me though. So it's quickly a video. Hopefully you enjoy. If you did, please leave a like, and please let me know if you want to see anything specific in future videos. Peace out. And yeah, if you want to see more videos, please subscribe, and there will be more stuff coming up very soon, hopefully. Peace out.